You were telling me the economy has decelerated, but it hasn't been as brutal as we thought it would be in Chile. Inflation, though, still high. What do you make of the situation right now?
Well, I should say that I was never so negative about the evolution of activity in 2022. We thought that taking into account the way in which the Chilean economy developed in the course of the COVID-19 crisis, the sooner we addressed some of the major imbalances through monetary and fiscal policy, the better it would be for the recovery of the economy later. And that is what happened last year. In the case of fiscal policy, we articulated one of the most radical rebalancing of fiscal accounts, moving from a deficit of 8% of GDP to a surplus of 1% of GDP. So that is a major change, a major consolidation. As far as I know, the second largest in the world in last year, and that is paying off.
You've been very much focused in the last few months in trying to pass these reform initiatives from the government. The tax reform, though, major setback. What are your options now?
Yes, well, as you say, it was a setback. There is no question about that. I think it was a setback not just for the government. I think it was a setback for the majority of the people in Chile. Because tax reform is not just to treasure money, to accumulate money on the government, but actually to spend or to invest on things that people need. In the case of this reform, it was a major part of it would go to improve pensions, for instance. So right after the voting down of the reform in the lower house, the first surveys that we had showed that there was an 82% support for tax reform, nearly twice as much as we had prior to this vote. So I think that the members of parliament realized that it was not a good move. And now there are many actors that are indicating that they are prepared to cooperate in seeking some alternative. So the government has articulated a dialogue process with economic and social actors and with political parties. And we hope that after the elections of May the 7th, we will be able to make substantial progress. Of course, substantial progress in this case mean some restructuring of the tax proposal. We acknowledge that we cannot insist on putting the very same proposal that was voted down in front of a parliament again.